This is Danny in action doing a walkthrough video of the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. Looks like she had a partnership with Rowan for the artwork here, as we see. So outside the box, I like that it's got what the Oracle card is. So no matter how you store it on each side, you'll still see what it is. Little description there. And this is a good durable feel. These corners may fray over time if you're handling them a lot and like throwing them in a bag, but they're definitely durable. The box is definitely durable. So it slides open really nicely. It doesn't just open on its own. Like I'm holding it and it's sliding out very gently. Like it actually isn't sliding out all the way. It just slid up to that point. So upon opening, we have the guidebook, which we can do a little walk through here. Let me zoom out. There we go. You see my crystal babies over here. All right, so we have the deck guidebook. So as you see, like corners a little frayed. It's just normal wear and tear of books. I am pretty particular about my books, but funnily enough, not about my decks. So you can hear that like crisp creak. Well, I can. So let's see what we got in here. So just a quick look at the contents. I'm not gonna like expose everything that's in the deck. Okay, so it looks like, all right, so we've got the moon phase cards, and then we have a card for each sign in each phase. Only for new and full? Yeah, only for new and full. And then special moon cards. Okay, that makes sense because we have eclipses, void of course moons. All right, so cardinal, fixed, and mutable. South node, north node, blue moon, super moon. Okay, cool. So all the moons that we experience in a year. I believe we experience all of them in a year. Ooh, little explanation of what they're for. All right, introduction. Blessing the cards, that's nice. I like that there's an option for that. Wisdom of the moon. So this is probably also kind of like a backstory. Phases of the moon. So I'm wondering if this is an explanation. All right, cool. I like this little chart. It's a good thing to put in your grimoire or book of shadows. Working with the cards, how the deck is structured. So we have the moon phase cards, the new moon cards, full moon cards, and special moon cards. All right, so interpretation. Nice, nice, nice. I like that it's so in depth. Very much appreciate it. So Celtic Cross Classic. I actually have not done that with an Oracle deck. Classic. I like that she gives you, he, I don't know if Nyx was involved. But anyway, there's spreads for each phase of the moon. Makes total sense. I really appreciate that. Okay, so that was all Yasmin. So it's she. I believe her gender pronoun is she. So we have for each card, the description, how to attune, additional meanings, and the teaching. I like that because it's a lot more in depth than just the description. So then you can decide which part resonates with you. Just a little glance at all this. And I guess there's an app about the author, just about the author. Take a look at their Instagrams, Facebooks, socials, websites. Just leave that for a second for you guys to look at. Okay, and we have the deck. So it comes with this little strip. It has been killing me not to open that. So the whole box actually came sealed because it was shipped to me. It was actually a gift, so it was shipped to the person. So we have the backs of the cards. I don't typically do reversals with Oracle cards, but if you don't pay too much attention, you wouldn't be able to tell which one is reversed. You would have to like really focus on which side is which. But if you're just shuffling, like you could totally get away with reversals if that's your thing. I really like the colors here. I'm not really going to talk about each card because I don't know anything about each card at this point. I don't know if this will be consistent through the whole deck. Okay, they're kind of grippy, like they're stuck to each other a little bit. That's okay. For now, I feel like that's something that you break in over time. I can totally see myself deck modding this and adding some glitter here. Just because these stars, like, I wish they were glitter, honestly, already. Or, like, she could totally do a version with some gilding. That would be cool. Very appropriate imagery for each sign. I'm not an astrologer, but I do appreciate astrology, so I do have some understanding of it. I feel like this would also be a really good deck if you're just trying to study astrology or moon phases and connect to what's going on in each moon phase. So you could also use these almost like a calendar in a way, if you wanted to, it seems. Okay, we're stuck. There we go. But yeah, I'm really digging this color scheme. There's not too much variation, even though we have the spectrum of all the colors. You can tell there's that overarching theme. This is very cool. This one's very different. But I mean, an eclipse is a very different phase. Nice scene here. Okay, so it looks like all the special cards are more like scenes. I mean, besides that eclipse, that was just like, boom, in your face. Oh, there we go. I already feel like I can resonate with these, and they just seem like very in tune with what I do know of the moon cycles. Even the box on the inside is very pretty. Has those decorations throughout the artistry. I can connect with that. So let's see how they shuffle. Oh, those are awesome. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So that grippiness is probably just because they're new, and that'll probably go away over time. Yeah, they're totally bendable, so they don't feel like flimsy, but they do feel like they will be malleable and they allow you to move them. So for comparison, straight up rider weight card, here's the size difference. So I feel like this is pretty normal for an oracle card. I'll pull out one of my Work Your Light oracle cards. I believe these boxes, the Moonology and the Work Your Light, they're like exactly the same size, and it looks like the cards are pretty much the same size. Let me see. Yeah, they're the same size, but they're also both from the same publisher. They're both from Hay House, and the Oracle of E is going to be a little bit bigger, so it's not really saying much about this deck though. So I would say that if you have the Work Your Light oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell, what's this one? She's making a guest appearance. The feeling of these cards is very similar to the feeling of those cards, which again makes sense because they're both from Hay House. I really like these so far. Edges are just edges. I mean, you can always modify them if you wanted to add some personal touch. So that is the walkthrough of the Moonology. I want to see, I don't even know if I reversed any of them. It doesn't look like I did. It looks like they're all still in one order. And I mean, you can also, like, if you go this way, you can see the line through. But that, I believe, is that. So I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, and go support the Moonology creators, Yasmin and Nyx. And just one more time, let me show you their info. There you go. I may or may not put a link to where you can buy this. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, let me know.